Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the Break Room. In today's edition, we're gonna talk about Shaquille O'Neal trying to do the race for FTX. Word on the street and in the newspapers is that they've been trying to serve him for a while now, but somehow, some way, KR, they just couldn't get to him. KR, the floor is yours.
Yes. So basically, guys, before we start talking about Shaq, wanna point out to you guys that we have a pretty big playlist about FTX. We've
Very extensive.
walked through the whole thing already. We have actually almost, I think, about 80% of the things that happened during this FTX collapse, from the crazy stories about the inner circle of Sam Bankman-Fried up to Shaq, Shaq, Tom Brady, my guy Larry David,
Giselle Bundchen.
Giselle being served. And yes, like RJ said, he's been ducking the fate for a very long time, but they caught up to him. They caught up to him. Game 4, NBA Eastern Conference Finals. He was sitting front row. He was bat signaling. How can you be? You're trying to duck the ops, and you're bat signaling where you are. Probably sitting in the front row. I don't know if he with a cigar, maybe. Here I
Well,
am.
the inside the NBA crew is covering the Eastern Conference Finals, so that's why they knew he was gonna be there. But it
You should have
surprises me.
worn a mask. No, I'm just kidding.
But it surprises me that they got him because that they had problems. So guys, if it's not clear yet, they were trying to serve him for several months. Not First of all, Shaq is a very big guy, so you will see him from a mile away. Second of all, he has certain.
He fits in a full screen.
Second of all, he has a fixed agenda, a calendar. So you know that he works for TNT inside the NBA crew, and that they were covering that they have like shows on certain days, and especially that they were covering the live shows. But it's pretty amazing that they had difficulty finding him in person to serve him the papers. That's pretty impressive.
Maybe Shaq is faster than he portrays to be on the show. You know, he always tries to race people on the show. He's just acting, guys. He's been running away from that. He's been running away from the papers. While he was running away, you could hear in the back. Can you guys hear it?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Anyway, so we are here. He's getting sued for his involvement with FTX. He's part of a couple of celebrities who endorsed FTX. Among them, Tom Brady, like I said before, Naomi Osaka, Steph Curry. All these people were basically part of the campaign of FTX, basically solidifying them as a trustworthy company. Because, of course, if someone who's well known like Shaquille promotes a company, you would think that it's a solid company. Shaquille himself has been a very, very, very successful entrepreneur outside of the NBA.
Yeah.
Owner of several franchises. He's also isn't the CEO of Papa John's, or he had a quite a high important role in Papa John's after the CEO left.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Let's
All the
let's say I
CEO
wouldn't know
was calling
specifically what he had. No.
the CEO was calling people ninjas all over the place. So, well, he had to leave. But he was involved with that because I think he also has a couple of Papa John's pizza franchises. But yeah, I mean, he was basically hired as a speaker, as the face, a trustworthy face for FTX. And according to the lawsuit, they blame they blame, well, we talked about this before, right, RJ? They try to blame all these celebrities for people putting their money in FTX. Buddy,
Yeah, because FTX. I mean, the chances of them getting their money from FTX is, or at least their full money, is definitely it's very bad. But and what's the next thing? You try to look for other people to hold liable, and now they're trying to hold Shaq liable, Tom Brady liable, because they know that these people have money. Well, let me put it this way: they think these people have money. These people control money, but do they have the money? That's the second thing. But yeah, so they've been trying to get to Shaq, and I think Shaq as well was like, I'm not trying to waste my time on this. I got too many investments, too many businesses. I have money to make. I have people to help, because that's also what something is very known for. He does help a lot of people, goes to places, gives people money, help buy things. So he has the money, so he gives the money. But he's a smart guy and a busy guy. I can imagine he's like, I don't have time to waste on these stupid things. So let me postpone or let me delay the serving phase as much as possible, so I can do my things the way I need.
it's not like he has a chance to lose because, I mean, hey, man, in the world of investment, there is also always the responsibility of the investor to do his due diligence. Whether they will find these celebrities guilty or not, I think that's something that will be evident or more clearly during the phase of investigation and depositions, probably, or maybe it gets thrown out before even it gets to depositions. I mean, at the end of the day, they are suing for, I think, 9 billion or something like that.
Of course.
And guys, go watch a previous show about FTX. Watch the playlist. You understand that. You also will see how we think about this FTX stuff. Well, Quagmire to be exact, and whether this, because we discussed this already. What the chances are this will end up bad for these celebrities? It's sad. This is the biggest problem with the FTX stuff, is that people, and one thing they always say, it takes a lifetime to build trust and a couple of seconds to break it. And people trust not only Shaq but also Tom Brady,
Yeah.
because they have been, let's say, outstanding performers on the field and outstanding citizens outside,
Yes.
as far as we know.
Yeah.
And then a airhead comes along and offers you some change, and you think you see all the well-known people who are involved, you think, well, I can trust this company. And then suddenly they move weird stuff. They move a bit wicky-wacky with the money of people. And then now your brand is damaged.
Yeah. I think that the I don't think that it's damaged that much, though, in this particular case. I do agree that you have the affiliation, right? That can affect you, definitely. But I think that it doesn't. I mean, maybe it's just me, KR. But well, I know it's you as well because we talked about it. Now that I remember,
What is me also?
we the fact that these people get paid to do commercials.
Mhm.
How, if I choose to purchase something because Jesus told me to purchase it, well, that might not be the right example.
You if you cannot trust Jesus, man, you're lost. You're lost.
That's not the right example.
That's a bad example.
If I cannot, I even forgot how I formulated this sentence. I even surprised myself. if I cannot, if I buy something just because Tom Brady tells me to buy it, Donald Trump tells me to buy it, Barack Obama tells me to buy it, at the end of the day, it's my choice whether I buy it or not. And what do I do first? Okay, you tell me that it's the best, for example, hair care product ever or the best car ever, but I'm gonna do my due diligence because I understand that you're being paid to do commercials. So it seems like a far-fetched case to begin with. So that's why I say it doesn't necessarily say something. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? I don't think it would be different if it was his company, but that's not the case. He was just getting paid.
He's a worker, a high paid worker, but he was a worker. If well, that will be something, right? If we start suing not only the people who are responsible for the company, but also the people who have worked for the company. If they start doing that, then life will be crazy. No one will be working.
Yeah.
Just in case, so you don't get caught up in some kind of lawsuit. Oh man! Now they try to blame you for people losing their money. Hey, life can be funny sometimes, man, and not funny in
Imagine,
a good way.
imagine if Calvin Klein, imagine if the Calvin Klein underwears, let's say, start giving people rashes, and then what? And the consumers will get mad and sue Justin Bieber. I mean, it makes
It makes no sense. I bought it because of Justin. Justin seems like a trustworthy person. He should have known that it gives you rashes.
rashes. That's
Hey, man. Hey, but I've seen crazier stuff though. But I don't think this is unless like again we broke down this lawsuit a long time ago. Because I think they also in another lawsuit in this one they also added the all the YouTubers. It's either this one or another one. They also added Meet Kevin and a bunch of guys, man, a bunch of crypto guys out there. And then these crypto guys without I think we said also in that show, like watch out for your gurus because your gurus are trying to set you up. For
yeah,
you're in a blind alley,
yeah,
ready
yeah.
to be a victim.
But that's
Stay straight.
but there's a difference. There's a difference in my opinion, and the difference is very simple. The difference between Shaq saying buy something or invest in something, and one of these people in one of the YouTubers that got sued
Tell me, what's the difference?
is that these people have platforms and are known, so they promote themselves as financial advisors.
Mm-hmm.
They promote themselves as financial gurus. They
Mm-hmm.
promote themselves as people. I think some of them even said, buy. This is the time to buy. Someone even said FTX is, if you're not investing in
No
FTX,
brainer.
it's a well, apparently it is a no-brainer. It is a no-brainer.
It's a no brainer. That's why I said it. A no-brainer, man. You should get it right now. Well, well, we see who ended with no brains.
Yeah, yeah. So, but Shaq is different because he's just Shaq and Tom Brady for that matter. He he promoted FTX not as an in financial advisor, but as the personality Shaquille O'Neal, right? The personality Tom Brady. So
Shack
they
attack.
Shack Attack, yeah. So it's different. So I think it's a BS case, the case against Shaq. But hey, you try, right? I mean, if billions are on the line, you try.
I think people at this point people are so desperate they would sue for even $5. So at this point, everyone is trying to crawl back whatever they can. Maybe they think maybe Shaq will give them 5 million, and they have to split 5 million between 2 million people,
Yeah,
um, or maybe between 5 million people. Who knows? But God knows what they will get out of it. I do think that I do agree with you on the fact that um, this is a case that might be not going nowhere. I don't know exactly if the I do agree with you on the fact that there is a difference between the other one, because I do know that they were, I think according to them, they were also getting paid for campaigns. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if during those clips they said it was an ad, because that's also something. Sometimes they put like an ad sign. This is an ad while doing the show, and then I know from in certain countries you're if it's ad, you are you have to announce it as an ad. You cannot be like, let's say for example you're a financial advisor and then all of a sudden you're saying, guys, FTX is the stuff. You have to say, guy, or you put a banner up top announcing ad, or you say this is an ad or whatever. But I don't know if they did that or not. If they didn't, very stupid, very stupid. Because now they, I, if they didn't, I do agree with that on you with the fact that they are basically masquerading an ad as a financial advice, and then you're done. Then you
yeah,
should pay up.
yeah.
You should
But
work for me for the rest of your life. You think
yeah,
you created a you think you created a passive income with YouTube? No, it's my income now. You work
it's
for
my
me
passive.
now.
It's my passive income. Yeah. Well, I think yeah, that is true. And before we proceed, guys, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button. Remember to share the video with your friends, your families, and your enemies as well. Don't
Hmm.
forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're trying to reach a goal of 1,000 subs so we can get monetized, which will enable us to upgrade the production of our show. So if you haven't done so already, check it out. And of course, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram as well at Double Touch Show. Yes, KR. My question to you is, because you have dove into this topic a
Hmm.
bit more than I have, because as a lawyer, again, I always say not a U.S. lawyer, so maybe there is law in the U.S. that can actually make it so that Shaq can be held liable. But to me, when I read the headline, I was like, this is just far fetched.
Hmm.
So, but I'm wondering, like, are there any details, any other things that you think are relevant that you think might play a role, or I don't know, might
Well,
put Shaq in a difficult position, other than what you said about the making something clear, making commercials clear that they're
well,
commercials and not something else.
Shaq was also putting money on different betting on different horses in the race.
Okay.
So Shaq was also involved. Let me share my screen with another lawsuit. As you say, Moskowitz. If you cannot make this up. Uh, also represents investors in a new separate lawsuit against O'Neal for his NFT platform called Astros, which he founded in 2022. The Florida suit is seeking more than 50 million damages for investors who claim O'Neal violated securities laws by selling unregistered Astro tokens.
This is Moskowitz in the
This is
US.
Moskowitz in the US. Yes.
Okay.
Trust me, you cannot make it up. You cannot make it. Adam, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. I think it's Moskowitz in.
Yeah, it has to be, right?
Yeah. But you cannot make it up. This is quite funny.
Yeah.
It's quite funny.
So can you recap what you just said once more?
So basically, he's not only being sued for the FTX. He had the NFT platform, and that went wrong. And now people are trying. Yo, guys, you guys are out here putting money everywhere and nowhere. And now your money is gone, and now you're trying to sue the guy for selling unregistered tokens, and you were buying it. Who's the fool?
Yeah.
But he's being sued for that as well.
So just to be clear, the NFT platform, is it his platform or just another one that he was endorsing?
They say his NFT. Let me search it up real quick.
Because of course, and while you're searching it up, that of course plays a role, as I just said. But then again, even if it's his, it's probably under a company. So you can say that it's his, but it might be his initiative, but it's probably under a company. Guys, this is why we say it's better to prevent than to.
Jesus.
What did you find out?
Give me a second. Where is this?
Yeah, so
continue.
Yeah, so so if you have an entity, you have a separate entity, you use a separate entity, a separate company, an LLC, for example, to separate the your assets, right? You have asset division. So if you can't sue Shaq personally, or at least you can try to sue him personally, but that doesn't mean that he will be held liable. The judge might say no. Although Shaq is, let's say, the shareholder, or maybe the director, or maybe a promoter, you put the money in a different company, and he didn't do anything that's overstepped his. Oh my God, that's overstepped his or that at least that should make, or that makes the situation an exemption where you can actually pierce the corporate veil, and that basically says pierce the, let's say, the imaginary wall that separates the assets in order to get into Shaquille O'Neal's pockets. Yes, KaiR, you found something.
Yeah, he was quite involved with it. To be exact, according to this article, the complaint alleged that O'Neal violated provisions of the Securities Act when he and his son, Miles O'Neal, founded a company called Astros, which offered and sold non-fungible tokens to investors nationwide and across the globe. The lawsuit alleges that the NFTs were unregistered securities. O'Neal participated in Astro's failure to register the NFTs, as well as their offer and sale to the investors, who are entitled to the refund of their investment into the NFTs. They also say up here, he falsely told the world that he was all in with crypto. But with this case, there is no dispute that he, his business partner, and even his son, who serves as head of investor relations, made routine postings assuring the customers that he would never abandon them. Even after the FTX collapse, Shaq even posted a video clip of the movie The Wolf of Wall Street, namely to give the impression that he was not going anywhere. He has not been seen of or heard from in months.
Yeah. Stall. So that's a different story.
That's a
So
different
that's a different
story.
story.
That's a different angle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where this is going. I think the FTX might be a reach. He might have also been here part. They say business partner, so maybe he was a investor in this. Still doesn't make him liable
Yeah.
as an investor unless he's also active within the company
Yeah.
as a director or whatever.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
son, however, investor relations.
Yeah.
Is this the thing they're trying to basically? I think they were. I don't know if you remember this. A couple of months ago, there was these rumors from that came out of the, and this is unrelated to this story, but you know Boosie, right? Boosie the rapper. He said a girl tried to get pregnant from his son, so she can get child support from his son through the dad. So I don't know how that's but this is like something like that. You sue everyone and see where maybe you'll get some money from the dad.
Yeah.
Hey man, you guys stop playing with your own money, man, like this. It's not advice, by the way. Look at the disclaimer. I wouldn't let me put it this way. I wouldn't play with my money this way. Maybe I gave myself advice. KR, don't play with your money this way. Let others play with their money. At the end of the day, people might take your money and just dip on you. And you'll be standing there saying,
No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait.
end of story.
Yes. Yes. Well, I do think that it's, although I think it counts for the son as well. The father is a well-versed businessman. He learned it from one of the greatest businessmen in sports, which is Dr. Bus. That's where he got a majority of his lessons from. You know who else got major lessons from Dr. Bus? Irving Magic Johnson. So these people, I think
Who?
Magic Magic
Irvin
Johnson,
Michael? Who's Irvin Michael? Is his name Irvin Michael?
Irvin is his name.
Of Jordan B. Williams.
That's you, man. I corrected myself. Guys, if you don't know, check out this Thursday show. KR made a terrible, terrible mistake. You wouldn't believe who he referred to as. I don't even know the name he referred to. Anyway, go check it out, man. But yeah, guys. So let us know. We're slowly but surely reaching the end of the show. Let us know what you think, what you believe. Do you think that, first of all, as it pertains to the FTX case, whether or not uh, uh,
Shaquille?
Shaquille O'Neal is in trouble or not? Let us know if you think that it's a reach, whether or not it's a reach. Maybe they're just they're just looking for a money grab, easy money grab. But I think personally it's not going to be that easy. But hey, maybe you guys think differently. Let us know as well what you think of the other case we talked about, the NFT case, at the end of just a couple of minutes ago, which isn't a part of this show, but it does tie into it in the sense that it has more or less to do it. It's, let's say, of the same nature, right? So let us know what you think, whether Shaq and or his son have a problem as it pertains to that case. Are NFTs, cryptocurrency platforms, are they reliable? Should we go to a centralized system? We discussed that in previous shows, so
Check those out.
go check those out as well. But let us know as well in the comment section. KaiR, you have anything else to say before we close?
Well, no, not really. I want to wish you all luck. Because luck you will need.
Yes, yes. Guys, thanks again for tuning in. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. It enables us to get monetized and upgrade our shows. If you have value, if you've gotten value from this video, if it was entertaining or not for you, please hit that that like button. So it helps push this video out. The algorithm, we like the algorithm. YouTube, we like your algorithm. Remember to share the videos as well, with your friends, your family, and of course, distract your enemy with this video. And don't forget to check us out on our social media platforms at Double Touch Show on Facebook and Instagram as well. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see each other in the next one. Until next time, peace.